Pamela Ann with Easy Messages, messages that can help you to be able to command your will with such precision, you can even put a date on it. I am profoundly thankful for the relationship I have with the divine. I don't know how to live any other way. I would be totally lost without them. And I had this client about a month ago say to me, I'm so envious of you that you have this personal relationship with these living gods. And my feeling, and I said to them, hey, don't be envious. It's only an example of what they are prepared to do for you and have been doing for you all of your life. You just may not have been open, have your eyes open to see and hear and feel what it is that they've been doing for you. You may have been distracted. You may have been busy racing and running and trying to keep up with the Joneses. I had a girlfriend whose name was Kathy Jones. She's passed over. She's had some like beautiful daughters now that have children of their own. And she says, I don't know why people are trying to keep up with us, because her last name was Jones. She was just such a spunky, neat girl. And oh my gosh, she had so many awesome things together in her life, and I really appreciated her so very, very much. But it's like we were not created to get stuck in feeling of jealousy and envy, because that just stomps our brakes on our vehicle of life of moving forward and having a jiggy good time. So whatever I share with you is truly, truly an example of what the divine would love to share with you as well. When I'm sharing information of what they've done for me, this is what they are prepared to do for you and have been doing for you. As I just said just a moment ago, they have been doing these things for you. But if we are so busy and distracted and stressed out and full of fretting around and anger or angst or panic kind of feelings, those do not come from them. That comes from the world. What I love when I am teaching people that come to me is that they can feel it right away. Usually, if they're really open to receive, they'll feel it right away. Even if I'm just talking to them on the phone for the first time, and I told you earlier that I knew someone was going to be calling me in the recording that I made just earlier than this one, that I knew someone was going to be calling me. And when they did call me, they said, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background, about their background, and asked me if I'd share a little bit about my background, because they didn't know anything about me. They just knew that a mutual friend had said, you've got to call her. You have to call her. She's the one who's going to help you. And I just barely started speaking with him, and he said, my body can feel this. My body can feel this. I have totally confidence in being able to work with you, to do things with you, to explore what it is that I'd like to be able to have happen in my life. And that's what I so value, is knowing that I can trust in the divine, that they'll come through my body and go into theirs. Even though we were speaking on the phone, even though I had never met them before, and they knew nothing about me, the divine knows them and cherishes them and loves them and adores them, believes in them, desires to wrap their arms around them, uplift them, hold them in their arms, assure them. And that's what makes what I do so compelling and moves me forward to be able to continue this amazing experience of interacting with my brothers and sisters here, and the joy of meeting all these brothers and sisters that I would not have met any other way. I feel so blessed to have the opportunity to have people like them in my life. I just don't have the words to express how thankful I am. He was saying that he's a very emotional person. I said, oh, great. That is a good thing. As you can see, I am too. Because it is your feelings. It's your feelings that help you be able to have that compass. Am I on track or am I off track? And if you're past feeling, if you shut that down, if you've numbed yourself out with drugs or alcohol or sex or other addictive kind of things, or just out of fear, you've lost your compass, your direction. The feeling that I'm having now is not of sadness or sorrow. It is of overwhelming feelings of love and gratitude, thanksgiving, appreciation that is bringing me these tears. I wish everyone could feel like this. I wish everyone could have this happiness ripple through their body, this joy. And that's why I do what I do. It's because everybody is capable of having this. Every single person. Your body was created to feel joy. And if you're not having that joy, you're not connected. If you're not having those feelings of enthusiasm, you're not connected. If you're not having those feelings of excitement and hope and amazement, you're not connected. So if you're having feelings of worry and angst and drama and fear and anything else, that's from the world. So maybe it's time to unplug a little bit from the world and get tapped back into those who created you, because wow, the things that they teach you and tell you they blow your hair back. I mean, it's just amazing what they'll do for you. And I absolutely love, and I can tell immediately if people are meditating or not. I mean, it's so obvious. Because when you're meditating and you start your day out with meditation, wow, everything just goes smooth like butter. I mean, it's just like amazing how much better everything goes for you in your life. And your relationships and just everything. I mean, there was something that was not working here recently where I am up in the mountains, and I said, wow, I'd really like that to work. And it started working. It was the internet and the phone. It just was not working. And it's like, done. It's working now. And yesterday I was thinking, wow, I wonder if this guy is going to be able to get back with me, because I haven't heard from him. And I was expecting him to get back with me shortly after the weekend, and it was Thursday when I was thinking this. And as it turns out, the guy had texted me on Monday, but somehow I didn't get that information. And so when I said, well, I'd really like to have the phone and the internet work more seamlessly, and I came down from where I was sitting up in the cowboy swing, well, actually I was walking down from the altar, and I got this feeling, hey, go check your emails. There it was. And on Wednesday, he actually called and left me a voicemail. So it was the internet and the phone that was on my side that was working. And so the guy is thinking, well, hey, well, maybe she's not interested. And immediately, the divine told me, all right, what you're going to do now is you're going to have this guy text you and your husband and email you and your husband. So if for some reason there's a little glitch in your communication, it now will be seamless, because you and your husband speak several times a day and it'll get through. But sometimes, because I'm up in the mountains, it'll show up as unknown caller when it goes to somebody else, and they're thinking, oh, it's just one of those people trying to sell me something, when it's really me calling them. So I mean, how fast was that? I just thought about it and said, well, I'd like the internet and phone to work. It starts working. and I would like to hear back from this person. And there was the information that I was asking for, and it was also showing that he was doing it in a timely manner, and he wasn't the one dragging his heels. I wasn't either. I just didn't have that connection set up as seamlessly as I would like to, but immediately the divine taught me what to do so that it would be no big deal, no hitch in the giddy up, smooth as butter. So that's how things work out. Instead of getting all worked up about it, you can just command and ask to have these things smoothed out, and they are willing to do it. Just speak up. Just speak up. Ask for help. Ask. It is given. I hope this is helpful for you, and if you find it uplifting, share it with others. It might be just what they're looking for, and contact me if you'd like to have some of the support and encouragement that I can provide for you as well. And consider subscribing below. Take care. Bye.